This is an example of what you can do so that you can monitor your system resources while you're online doing your live stream. It has become a big issue lately that some of the activity that's going on in web browsers is eating up system resources and making it more difficult to live stream with a quality output. So one thing that you can do within Windows, you can come down here to your taskbar at the bottom, right click on it, and then go to Task Manager. Task Manager is going to bring up a screen that gives you a detailed look at what your system resources is. It's going to look at your CPU usage and also your memory usage. So we see here that my memory usage is rather high. It's at 83%. And we want to make sure that we can kind of minimize that so that you don't run into issues while you're live streaming. And if I come over to my memory usage and I click on it, it's going to sort it and show me at the top what is using up the most memory. And in this case, it is Google Chrome. So we're finding that with Google Chrome, and we're also finding that with Microsoft Edge, where it can use up quite a bit of memory resources. And again, it can be problematic with your live stream. Well, you don't want to try to keep this window open all the time. So I'm going to show you a little different way so that you can constantly monitor what your system resource usage is. So we're going to go ahead and close up Task Manager. And the tool that we're going to use to be able to do this is Microsoft PowerToys. So if you don't already have it on your computer, we can go to the Microsoft Store. So I'm going to go to Microsoft Store and I'm going to open it up. And in the search window at the top, I'm going to type in PowerToys. So here we go, Microsoft PowerToys. I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to go ahead and install that application. So it's going to take a little while for it to install, and we'll be back as soon as this is done. Okay, so now Microsoft PowerToys has been installed. So I'm going to come to the option to open it. And it gives you a message here, welcome to PowerToys. And what we want to do to get this option to be able to monitor our system resources, we want to go to Command Palette. And then down at the bottom, we want to click on Settings. Okay, then over on the left-hand side, we want to come to where it says Dock Preview. We're going to click on that. And then we want to come to where it says Enable Dock. And we're going to turn that on. And it's going to default to the dock showing at the top of the screen. And so we see right now that we do have a dock that is at the top of the screen. And you do have some options where you can change how the dock looks and everything. But the important thing is that as we look at the dock, that we have our CPU usage, our memory usage. It's going to show you web traffic up and down, and also your GPU usage. And so that's the information that we really need to see. So we can close this up, and once you get it set, this information is going to display whenever you start up the computer, and it gives you the information that you need as far as how much CPU usage is being used and also how much memory is being used. So once you have this set, you can left click on it, and it's going to take you further in and show you, let's say in the case of memory, what is actually being used. And it does the same thing for CPU. If you right click on any of these items, it should give you an option to go into the task manager, just like we did earlier, and give you a more detailed view of what is being used for that particular item. So in this case, I went into memory, and I can see what my memory usage is. I can see all of the applications that are using memory, and I also can see the CPU usage as well. So this is a good way of monitoring what you have going on. Uh, as a host on the live stream, a lot of times I see that um, things are being handled well there, but your issue may be with your guests where they may have too many applications running. So if you can kind of have them before your live stream, install this on their computer so that they can monitor what their usage is. You may be able to cut back on some of the issues that you're having with glitches within your live stream, with freezing and things of that nature. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. And, I think this should help you out.